Ahoy. No one's here yet. Good. So you just watched me tinker in silence, which is fine with me. Why is Goodreads such a terrible program? Just awful. Oh, what's up, Ian? How are you? How about you, Andrew? How are y'all? Good to see y'all. So what I'm currently doing is I got sick and tired of freaking like not seeing updates from like people I talk to on Goodreads. It was taking me off. I'm like, why do I see all this other crap and I don't see like none of my actual friends do I see their updates on Goodreads in this feed? And so I looked it up. Hello, Mama Nuts. How are you? And so I looked it up, and you had to do something with like, oh, Drew, what's up? Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, I know. Long time no talk. How is your how's the state of the morgues in your city? And so it had something. I looked up. It had something to do with top friends, which you can't mess with on the app, of course, because the app is terrible. Kai, you're the best. You can't do anything on the app because the app's terrible. And so I went to the website right now to look at top friends, and it is assigned top friends to me randomly, like I guess. And a lot of people who should be in my top friends are not there. And so I'm literally going through these and crossing off, like unchecking all the people that I don't actually talk to on the reg, so that but it's just like, it's like people like Andrew from Andrew's Wizardly Reads. I definitely care about Andrew's reading, but it didn't check him, but then it checked random person who I don't even know. I don't understand. So I am going back and fixing it, but it is slow going. Really, I need to edit a video. And I literally, so I filmed this video on the 17th of this month. That's when I filmed it. And every time I just put it off. And even today, I was going to be like, well, I'll just do it tomorrow. But then I'm like, you know what will make me do it if I get on a freaking sprint? So that's what I'm going to do, so I can get that done. It's just terrible. Is that Jeff? Jeff, you do not understand how much we miss you. If this is not the Jeff Bates who, calls me, oh, walk us on, then ignore that. But if it's Jeff, dude, we miss y'all so much. Goodreads, it's not hard to maintain. Look, I'm about to click this thing to show top friends. Watch this. If it does not have Klaus, it unchecked Klaus. I hate this. So this is taking, I am on page 5 of 25 with this. So it is slow going for sure. But this will at least clean it up to where when I'm looking at a freaking the Goodreads feed, it's like, oh, these are people I know, which are, the people I care about what they're reading. Or I care about what everybody's reading, but like if I'm scrolling through Goodreads, like I really just want to see the people that I know. I mean, good for people I don't know reading something, but I don't know if it makes any sense. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay, Anita's checked. That's good. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if y'all saw my freaking Instagram story. I have so much anxiety right now. I can't even breathe. And I don't really know why. Someone's reading The Folding Knife. Good for you. I can't even breathe. I got so much anxiety right now. Just so much to freaking do. Dude, congratulations. And yes, when you get back, we should definitely get back on talking about video games for sure. Unchecked Zara? What is happening? It's like anyone I actually talk to is unchecked. Dumb. Just dumb. How are you, Anita? So yeah, anyway, I'm just having all kinds of anxiety right now. I have too many obligations and too many people who need things from me, and not enough hours in the day or mental and emotional bandwidth. I need to go back to work. And I hate saying that, but like all this unstructured time, I don't know. Like, I guess I do better when I've got all this structured time. Anyway, how are you guys this Friday evening? There's so many lives today. Like Friday is the day for lives. And so that's why, like, I almost started one earlier to be more productive. But then I was like, no, there are like 100 going on like right now. So I'm not going to do that. If you hear the oven go off, it's because I'm making a frozen pizza. Like that's all I had the bandwidth to make. Like I wanted to make some actual food. Christina's out of town. She is visiting her best friend Claire in Oklahoma. So she is going to be there all week. She was there till next Wednesday, which is good. She hasn't seen Claire since last summer. I think they came down for a couple of days. Her and her family, and Claire and her family are just so nice. So she's there, and it's just weird. Like I'm so used to having Christina in the house, not to like do stuff, but to like talk to. I think that's part of it. It's like I have like, that's another reason I got on this is like I have like a bunch of, I don't know, like inner turmoil, and not being able to voice it feels like that was my text, Christina, texting me, and not being able to like talk about what is like, I don't know, just talk about stuff. Feels like an actual like solid block of gook inside. It's giving me all kinds of anxiety. It doesn't help that, and I should stop doing this. Any of you who take medication for anxiety and or depression, Charmaine's not in my top. Get out of here with this crap. Don't play fast and loose with taking your medicine. So I didn't take my medicine yesterday, and I took it the day before, but I didn't take it the 2 days before that. And so that's got, that has something to do with it. It's all like cattywampus in my brain. So I realize that it's part of it, but it's not all of it, because again, if you don't take medication, please understand medication is not magic. It doesn't. Stupid. Let me go get that stupid pizza. Here, look at what's up, Riley? How's your summer been going? Look at the, I don't have any banners for you. You're just going to look at, you're going to see like my house in detail, but I got this pizza out of the oven. It's going to burn. Un momento, por favor. Anyway, how are you guys? How is everybody tonight? What is everybody reading? Are you taking a break? Are you reading something good? How are people's summers? I know summer's not objectively different for everybody the way it is for like teachers, but yeah, how are you guys doing? Shut up, I'm coming. Give me a second. I'm muted, bitter. There we go. And off, you fool. All right. There we go. Anyway. Okay, back. So the very next book, Andrew, that I'm reading is Michael R. Fletcher book, but it's Beyond Redemption because my patrons picked that. Mad Ship. Oh, nice. I didn't realize you'd read Farsi or anything. That's awesome. I am currently in the middle of, what am I reading? I think I have everything within reach. I don't. I thought I did. What the crap? What in the crap? Oh, yeah, here it is. So I'm reading two things. I'm currently reading Prelude to Ashes, which is the prequel to Touch of Light, which is excellent. And I'm also reading Weird Sisters. This is my copy from high school. Reading this is such a treat because we staged this play when I was a year out of high school. And I've seen the animated movie of this so many times, and I've read this book several times. So I can hear either the animated film or the actors from the play, even though I haven't thought about it in ages. it comes back to me, like whole lines come back to me. And I didn't realize like how often I quote stuff from this. It's good stuff. So anyway, I like, so I have heard, like there's like 3 people I know reading that right now, and not one person invited me to read the Troy book, not one. So, but I'm glad it's really good. I want to read Lion of Macedon. Yeah, I want to read Realm of the Underlings at some point. What is up, Matt? Oh, very cool. Very cool. Good for you, Riley. Riley, why are you not in JCL? You should be in JCL. I don't know why freaking Nicholas wasn't in JCL. I don't know why people who are good at Latin aren't in JCL. Stop it, Riley. Come freaking do a speech. Like you'll get first. Seriously. Now, excellent dandelion stuff. Yeah, I've heard that. I'm just hoping it's good. It is a novella, just the cover's thick. It's and it starts on page like 17. Very cool. Farhad, I love Weird Sisters so much. It is my favorite from the Witches. It is just so freaking good. Like I love it so much. It is, I think, like a master of. I don't know how y'all get Sarah to read stuff. Like I try to get her to read anything, and she won't read it. It's a master of really what everything Pratchett's really good at, and it's so. You should stop reading it, Anna Marie. You should stop reading it until Rachel either reads one of my book suggestions or watches one of the movies that I let her borrow. So, like, just like, don't read anymore. Don't read anymore. Like, there's like a stand must be made somewhere. I also am going to read Secret History at some point because it's you don't have to stop reading it because you don't like it. You stop reading it on a principle. Yeah, no, I hear that. But even if you're really busy, you should still join JCL. You don't have to come to all the meetings. Like if you can't, like if Spectrum and stuff's in the way, it's okay. We only have 2 really big things that we do, and that's the 2 competitions, which you also don't have to go to. You can just like come to the socials and whatever. You should definitely join though, because you are, man, one of the kids I'm not dreading teaching next year in Latin too. Good night. What's up, Aria? Tad Williams, nice. Very cool. At least you're reading something, Anna Marie. That pleases me. You're also reading, you should let it be known, you are also reading Xenophon's Anabasis, which I strongly approve of. So I do like that. Yeah, I was told that I was like the professor, but less murdery or less like creepy or whatever he is. What the crap? Tell Sarah this displeases me. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm still playing with Goodreads. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm on page 9 of 25 trying to fix my top friends list. Goodreads, what are you doing to me? Yeah, I do this sometimes too. I'm currently trying to write a tag about staging a revolution, which doesn't make any sense, but it'll make sense when I get it done. If I can just, I've reached the point, that's freaking awesome. I've reached the point in my summer where I have so much to do that the thought of doing any of it is so overwhelming that it provokes anxiety in me. And so because of that, I end up doing a whole lot of nothing and sitting around and doing crossword puzzles, which tend to calm my anxiety. So, I mean, staving off Alzheimer's. So that's, I like doing that. But I need to I need to not do that every day. I'm just on the struggle bus. And not having someone to talk to is also hard, like being in the house, like by my freaking self. Plus Sam hasn't been acting like he feels well. Sam's my dog. That is weird. They're us? Oh man. You'll have to explain that more to me tomorrow if you're coming. So yeah. Tomorrow I'm having we're having a JCL summer social um, at the lake. So that'll be fun, question mark. But I'm making them sign permission slips because children in water and like boats. And I'm just like, no, like you better get that sign saying that Sarah's not on my top friends, saying that your parents are okay with freaking being in the water. Because I actually want to keep my job this year. Normally I don't. Caesar 2K1, you're the best. Thank you so much. Yeah, I project on some Samuel Vimes from the watch books. But yeah, so like ordinarily, like years before, like not this past year, but the year before that, I would have been like I didn't care. I was like, you want to fire me? Okay. Like I don't like this job that much. It just like this job drives me crazy. So I guess I'll be forced to go get something else. But now, like the kids I teach, I like a lot of the children I teach. And so I don't want to lose my job, which is good. I mean, I have, but I'm not going to. I'm too waterlogged with stuff I'm trying to catch up on, and but I will listen to it. Really, I've got to get Six of Crows out of the way, and unfortunately, Six of Crows is taking the place of Summer Night next month, which sucks. So I've also been playing. When I feel bad about not reading, I realize that I'm playing. I don't know if y'all have heard of the Trails of games, Legend of Heroes Trails of. So I've been playing. I finished Cold Steel, or sorry, I finished. Anyway, it's like there are 11 games out that follow like the same kind of the same storyline, like arcs of the same storyline. I'm building whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm on Trails of Cold Steel 3, which is the third arc, the third game of the third arc. There are 4 games in the third arc. There are over 1 million words of text in this game. Just playing this game, I am reading a third of Malazan. That's insanity. Insanity. That's so many words. It's madness. That's awesome. I definitely look forward to reading it. I am probably going to be listening to it on audio because I want to get it out of the way. And I just like with me being, I'm going to be at nationals for a week with a couple of the kids. And when I'm with the kids, I don't really read very much. I'm generally talking to them. So I think there's going to be a week in July where I'm not going to read much at all. And because of that, I do not think I am going to have time to read Evie. Evie's not on my top friends. What is happening? I'm not going to have time to read Six of Crows, so I'm going to have to listen to it, which hopefully will be okay. I got to make notes. It's hard for me to make notes on books that I listen to, but I hopefully will be able to do so with this because I don't know. I got to get it. I got to have it stop looming over me like the sword of bloody Damocles. Which I reference the sword of Damocles probably more often than most people do. Yeah, 100%. That's awesome. I am eagerly awaiting the localization of like the Crossbell games and the future ones coming out. Like it's like Goodreads did the exact opposite. Anyone who I follow, like it did not top friend, but then it top friended anybody who I don't even know who they are. So what are you even freaking doing, Goodreads? Filling me with rage. And now I'm going next, and it's just showing me people I've already gone through. Why are you doing this to me? Goodreads, new page, bro. Like new page. So stupid. I hate this freaking app. Good. I hope you like it. I do hope people like it. I just did not enjoy it. Like next month in like July, I have to read God Is Not Willing. So I'm definitely going to read that, and I have to read Shadow Thrones. That's part of my own bloody read along. And then I have to read those are the 2 that I have to. Yeah, I hear such good things about Crossbell. This, like, it's like one focus group. Like if they had asked one person to test this out, this feels like one of those freaking GeoCities pages from like when I was in high school. Like I'm just looking for like the guest book, then the page counter, and like the music that I can't turn off. That's what I'm looking for, because that is what the design feels like. Because this thing's trash. Like, why does this exist? And why don't they improve it? Like, I don't know a ton about like web design, so I'm not trying to like, oversimplify anybody's job or passion. But surely it can't be that difficult to make this thing not a dumpster fire, right? Like anybody who knows, Kai, you know all about this tech stuff. How hard would it be to have Goodreads not suck? Like how difficult would it be for someone to do that? Because I'm over it. This thing's a piece of trash. Ugh, I have to edit a video. I'm literally trying to find anything to do that isn't editing. I have avoidance issues. I don't know what I need to do. I need to go through talk therapy or something, because I'm not good with that. Colton, you're not on my top friends. What the crap? Stupid Goodreads. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't make sense. Yeah. It just doesn't make sense how user unfriendly this website is. Like, just make some quality of life changes to where it's not garbage. And the fact that the app has such different functionality than the website also doesn't make any sense. It's like the app, like the website already sucks, and then the app doesn't do anything. The app does less than the stupid website does. Dom's on my dang thing. What is happening? Man, I am cleaning this thing top to bottom. Actually have something fixed by the time I'm done. Indeed, user crap. Yeah, it doesn't. I had to go on the website to do it. I was trying to do. The phone app sucks. Like nothing will load. I was trying to read a review, like a page of reviews, last night, and it wouldn't load anything. And so I had to I went to the website through my browser on my phone, and then it worked. The app is worse. What's up, Kaiju? Okay, I'm on page 17 of 25 until I finally will have a Goodreads feed that resembles the people that I talk to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So there is good news for those of you who are here. Jeopardy will be returning probably in August, with returning contestants Angela from Literature Science Alliance, Michael Knipp, and Hillary from Bookborn. So that will be a star-studded cast in order to, get back on the Jeopardy train. It has been a long recovery process since my complete shellacking at the hands of Igor and Philip in the charity Jeopardy. So hopefully I will be fully recovered and we can, have a good Jeopardy again. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get back into Jeopardy. I need to actually start watching some BookTube though. Like I've just been really bad at it, and that's how I stay up like on the books that are popular and things that people are reading and stuff like that. So I gotta get better at that. They are being dumb about it. Like, I'll go ahead and say it. They are being the worst at rescheduling it. Like Josh, who got like stomped, is like, oh yeah, totally, tell me when. But Rachel are being difficult with trying to schedule it. So I'll continue to work on them. But yeah, I wanted to get the Kids Jeopardy out in July, and then like back to form in Book Jeopardy in August. Thank you so much, Andrew. It is the favorite thing that I do. It is just so stressful, but I am super excited to get back into Jeopardy and writing some questions. And every time like I do a crossword puzzle and they have, because anytime like the crossword puzzle clue ends in a question mark, it's a pun or some kind of play on words. It's a perhaps question. Sometimes it even says perhaps, and I'm like, yes, and I'm like, that's probably where I got it from. And so every time I see one of those, I'm just like, oh man, I miss perhaps. Not to say that perhaps will be be a category in the first episode of Back of Jeopardy, but it could be. Anything's possible for sure. Why? Oh my gosh, please just let me finish this so I cannot do this anymore. Ugh. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. It's my favorite thing I get to do. So I'm really excited to be back into that. And then hopefully I'll have some new contestants. I don't just want to pull from old contestants. So I'm hoping to have some a new crowd. There is like a new booktube class that has arisen in the last couple of months. Like I've been, spotty attendance since really April. And in that time, like there's a lot of people that I'm just now meeting that have, started new booktube channels and stuff like that. And so that's cool. So there's more people out there. So I can get different people on there. But I mean, I like to know the person that I'm like, I don't really put strangers on Jeopardy, mostly because if you're a stranger, how do I know that you're not going to, flip the table and bang on the keyboard and yell a lot if you're doing poorly? That's really the thing. It's like, I want to make sure that, we're all good sports and we're all going to have a good time. Plus, I need to know something about you so that I can, because I always tailor some of the questions like towards what I know that you people read and stuff like that. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a fine calculus. So yeah. So I'm hoping to not just use old contestants, but instead use like a new crop. I want some old contestants, like this one is a kind of a celebrity get together because I liked all three of them when they competed their episodes. So I'm happy to do them again. I'm getting messages from I'm getting permission slips in the Discord. Yeah, I spoke to him briefly in Steve's talk, right? It was Steve. Yeah, last Friday. Yeah. No, he definitely seemed like a cool guy. I have Asperger's, if you didn't know that. When I first meet people, I tend to be loud. And so a lot of times I'm just like, oh, I probably should have reined the autism in a little bit when I'm first meeting people. So anyway, I subscribe to him. So I'm going to kind of watch his feed and comment there and stuff. It's just, I don't know. In a lot of feeds, I just end up ranting because everyone else is in such a good mood that I have to counterpoint it. And so I'm like, what can we complain about? Like, what are the ills of the world right now? Which I wish I didn't do, but I definitely do that a little bit. Sorry, I'm half distracted. I'm almost done, guys. I'm so freaking close. I'm so close to being done with this nonsense. Angela's not even a top friend. What is going on? Katrina wasn't on it? So stupid. I hate this thing. No, do not compare books. Do not go. No. Okay, never mind. I fixed it. I thought clicking that button was going to cancel the whole thing. Okay, I'm done editing. So how do I change it to where I can now I can go back to the home page and click on customize next to updates. Like the fact that I can't figure this out intuitively on Goodreads and have to look up a fact is just absolutely preposterous. Customize next to updates. Where's updates? Nothing is where it should be, you twerp of a site. Oh, there it is. Okay. content, whatever. People top. There you go. Top friends only. Boom. Now I can see. Okay, good. Now I can freaking see. Now my feed will somehow resemble what I want. Who is this person? Who is it? I don't want to see what people liked. That is what I don't want. How do I stop that? Oh, I guess I can't avoid having to see what people like. Stop liking stuff people I know, because then I have to see every like that you hit or whatever. Anyway, it's fixed. Yeah, Taylor, I need to talk with her more also. But again, I don't know these people, and they meet me for the first time when I'm like witching and moaning about stuff, and I have trauma concerning that. So anyway, so 30 minutes of me just running my mouth. Sorry there wasn't a rant, guys, but I am. You did get the. No, I just don't want to, like, when people click like on a review, because then it shows me like someone else's review that I don't care about. Like, I don't know that person. Like, why are you liking it? Person that I do know. But you guys got the scoop on Jeopardy. So yeah. So let's be productive for 30 minutes. I'm going to try to get through this video, guys. If I don't do this, I'm not going to do it. And then I'm going to end up with not a video again, which is inexcusable. Like, it's just not excusable. Like, please, like I have to be better. I'm just so stressed. Hello, Gigi, right as I'm about to switch to not talking and working. But how have you been, Gigi? I haven't seen you like all summer. I hope you're doing well, but I'll see you. You're going tomorrow, right? Yeah. Because you were mad that I'm gonna make everybody wear sunscreen. So anyway, so yeah, I have to get this done. Like, I've got to get out from under some of this work. I'm dying. Like, I'm so anxious. Anyway, so I'm gonna put up the timer for 30 minutes, and I'm gonna go on mute. If you haven't been here before, I go on mute while I work, because otherwise I'll end up talking, and otherwise you'll hear this. Hold on. Hi guys, welcome back to the Library of Alexandria. You'll just hear that, so I'm just gonna edit that crap. So anyway, yeah, 30 minutes. See you guys then. I also need to get some of that pizza that's just sitting over there getting cold. Not until then. How do I sprint until what? 30 minutes is 25. Yeah, there we go. 25. Boosh. All right. Okay, well, I'm back. All of you hoping for a video from me tomorrow, it's not gonna happen because I edited 3 minutes of my 20-minute video because of my buddy called me. And I knew he was going to. He usually calls me about this time. We talk pretty much every day, but we definitely talk every day when we're playing the same game, like, because we've been playing RPGs together since high school. And so I remember back when, y'all remember when cell phones had peak hours? Back then, I was in college. We were both in college. And we were playing Final Fantasy 12. And, we play at the same time. We don't play together, like not multiplayer, but like at the same time. And we literally just we would just put the phone on speaker and like set it next to us and just like talk while we're playing. We both ran up like $600 bills on our cell phones. Our parents were not pleased. Whoops. Man, that was good times though. That was fun. And so it's just something we've done. So we always talk when we're playing the same game. We're not always playing the same game, unfortunately, but we are now. And it's fun. I don't know. I like it. Whatever. Whatever. It's my buddy. Anyway, hopefully you guys were productive. I was not productive. I was sadly unproductive. But thank you guys for coming and, hanging out here. I'm going to talk for a little bit, I guess, before I ride out, because then I should probably do some freaking reading. So what we got here? I've not heard of that book. Is it good? Herland. Melly, what is up? I'm glad you guys were behaving while I was pacing around. I have to, like, when I'm on the phone, I can't sit still. I have to pace. I'm glad that you enjoyed Jeopardy. I also really enjoyed Jeopardy. I have gotten more comfortable as I have done more and more. So nice. Essay. Are you taking summer classes, Riley? Is that what essay's for? We are playing RPG called Trails of Cold Steel 3. And how many hours I have in this game? But now some of these hours are from I don't know. It's like 150 hours in the game, but a lot of it's from sitting here idle like it's doing now. But surely it's at least a 100-hour game. I finally made it to the last chapter of it. And like some ridiculous plot crap happened. I'm just like, what is going on? Yes, we raised $1,000 for Doctors Without Borders from Charity Jeopardy. I suppose I should make an announcement about that. Yeah, I never made an announcement, but yeah, we raised $1,000 for Charity Jeopardy, which is awesome. Nice, very cool, very cool. How many of y'all are reading that right now? Like you're the fourth person I know who's reading that series right now, and no one invited me to the Trojan read along. Yeah, I know. It's really, really cool. It's taken me forever to like get all that together, but finally done. Man, no one even tells me these things start. I gotta bully Sarah. So anyway, I want to read Gemmel's Lion of Macedon really badly. Wait, didn't Gemmel die before he finished this series? Didn't he die before he finished the Troy one? I have not, but I know Jimmy really likes Ted Williams, and as does, who else really likes Ted Williams? Andrew. Nice, Justin 5. Oh, wow. Really? That's awesome. What is the noise? No, cat. Hold on. No. That food is too big. Samson, come here. Come eat your food. So the tiny one we feed him kitten food because it's small, so he doesn't choke. Eat your food. Hey, eat your food. Eat your food. Eat your food, weirdo. If you do not eat it, I'm going to put it up. Okay? Don't eat it. Be hungry. The little my wife's dog, because this was her dog before we got married. Samson does not. He is very weird about his food. Like you pour him his food, he'll run over to the bowl, and then he just won't eat it. Or he'll grab like 2 pieces of it and run back to his bed and eat it there. Or he'll run back to bed and just drop in his bed and won't eat it. And like he just like it's just weird. So his food's been there for 2 hours and he hasn't eaten it. And I heard this crunching, and it's the kitten. We feed him kitten food, little tiny pieces, so he doesn't choke with little kitten teeth. He's trying to crunch these huge dog. Stupid cat. Anyway. Okay. Cool. Priam's bad. Okay, I'm not going to read a book where Paris is likable. I'm not going to like. That's the same thing. Like, I'm not going to read a book where Lancelot's likable. Oh, that's cool. Do you like Lion of Macedon? Because that's the series I want to read, because I just got done teaching Macedonia. I consider bringing Samson to the lake tomorrow, Anna Marie, but there's a lot of people there, so maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I didn't see this comment. I don't use a watch at all. I use my phone. I have considered getting a smartwatch, but I think I just want one. I'm not sure what I'd use it for. Oh, really? Was it mid, Jimmy? Yeah, Legend's not one of the ones that I would want to read. It's like low on the totem pole. Oh, awesome. Because I am a big fan of Parmenion from history. He's just there all the time. I don't really understand this dog. And see, now the tiny cat is trying to, he thinks he's going to upend this water. So I set Sam's water bowl on top of his food bowl so that he can't access the food. But no, stop. What are you doing? Do you not? Why are you the way you are? Okay, hang on. He was literally forcing the water bowl about to tump it over, spill the water everywhere to get at Sam's food. I need to let him. I have the other cats closed on, and they're off in their rooms eating, and so he can't access the kitten food, which is in the room where one of the other cats is eating. Let me go let that cat out so he can eat his freaking food. Claudius, why are you this way? Why are you this way, buddy? Here, eat your food. Come on, eat your food. Go eat. Stop trying to make a mess. Weirdo. My kingdom for y'all to eat all your freaking food, so I'm going to clean y'all's nasty food off. Yeah. Anyway. All right. He's in there crunching away. Thank goodness. Yeah, I want to read this very badly. Hold on. Yeah, Regante, I've heard. Troy, I actually, until you guys were talking about it, I hadn't heard anything about the Troy thing. I heart you, Jimmy. Oh, sorry. No, he didn't get it. I was just like, why are you doing this, Claudius? And he's just like, he just stares up at me. Who's Chihuahua? If y'all, I had a Chihuahua many moons ago. I don't enjoy them. He's a freaking shepherd until the gods make him. I mean, he's a Prince of Troy, but he's a shepherd when Zeus makes him pick the winner of the apple thing. Pet shenanigans indeed. So I really want to start filming history videos, but the issue I have is, I know I talked about live streaming them, but I also wanted to keep them kind of short for people to watch who aren't on the stream. So I'm just torn whether I should stream them or film them in shorter bursts. But I like having an audience when I talk about stuff, because then I can, respond to things that are happening. I don't know what I should do. And that crippling indecision keeps me from doing anything. Oh, I have too much anxiety. I need to get it under control. I wish I'd been more productive on that sprint. I'm very sad that I was not. Sad. I have so many things I need to film, and I was this close to filming today, and then I had an anxiety attack. Just the idea of filming it. So So many moons ago, when I got a PS4, I was like streaming Twitch stuff on my PS4, but the problem is I don't do it because it takes up part of my screen. I'm not going to play something where part of my screen is taken up by a freaking interface. So that's why I stopped. I was like doing The Witcher 3 or something. Yeah, I have analysis paralysis, something fierce. Short history streams? Like really like, oh, I guess I could like break it down into like tiny increments. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Yeah. I'm not sure I'd have time to answer any questions if I was doing really short ones though. What I could do, I mean, I could stream and then download the stream and then edit out like all the extraneous stuff and just keep the irrelevant comments and that. Like I could do that. Hold on, my wife is texting me. She's going to bed and asking if I have time to talk. The answer is no. When I get off the stream, I do. Hold on. Anyway, I'm gonna close this up here in a minute. Yeah, that's what I want to do is, but the problem is I don't play games on the computer. That's the issue. Is I don't play anything on the computer. I play it on the television on my PS5. So, and I don't think anybody would watch me play video games. It's a lot of like my character stopping while I look at a guide, and then me talking to NPCs in JRPGs. Like, who wants to watch someone play a JRPG? Like, I click the text really quickly because I read really fast when I'm playing these games. And maybe games that are, oh, not the shorts. Like I would do short videos, but not the shorts. The shorts are I don't understand them, and I don't like how they're all like portrait mode. And I guess it's a lot of me being like, you idiot. No, like, why don't you go find your own parakeet? It's a lot of that. And it's a lot of like, I am not putting you in my party, Ash Carbide. So it's a lot of me talking to myself. And yeah, I guess with action games, it's more interesting. It's me dying. Like watching me stream like Dark Souls or something is funny because it's just me cheesing everything that I know how to do, which is, which would be fun. So, I'll figure it out. I don't know. Like, just playing an RPG with people watching me is weird. Though one of my favorite things that I used to do was my friends would come over to the house and they would bring their DS and I would play. Like I had a roommate and then our other friend would come over to the house and I would play a game on the television. I'd be playing a console game on the television and they would be playing games on their DS and we would all just sit in the room and like play games together and talk. And that was my favorite. It's my favorite freaking thing. Because people are terrible and there's no like, I don't know, there's no internal moral compass. Like people don't care because we deify the self in this country and we, what you want is you should have it. If you want it, you should have it. And it doesn't matter if it screws other people over. That's why. Dang. Well, I'm about done with Trails of Cold Steel 3. Yeah, they do. It's like, why am I doing this? So yeah, so it's me talking to NPCs a lot, like out loud, and being like, "All right, Rupert," or whatever the guy is that was mean to me in this game. I'm like, "Why are you such a jerk?" So yeah, I don't know. So a lot of times I get ideas, and ideas from you guys, and they sit for a long time because I'm so resistant to change and resistant to things I don't know very well or know really well. And it happens at school too. And so I have to sit with stuff for a long time and kind of normalize it in my brain before I actually act on it. Because, playing a game with a microphone is just foreign to me. playing an RPG. Well, I guess what people watching isn't, but people watching aren't on my couch is odd. Can you stream right from the PS5? Like, could I just literally press the stream button and have people watch on PS5? Can I really do that? Do I want to do that? I mean, kind of. It's not super better. I think I'll feel better when I make progress on any of the lists I need to do. Like, I'm about to hop off and attend to these animals and finish my pizza. I ate one freaking piece of pizza. I didn't eat anything. I mean, Trubbish. I love Trubbish and hate people who hate him. And it's nice. Snorlax. Snorlax is my favorite. But I like Snorlax. I like Trubbish. I like the ice cream cone. I like Psyduck. I like Coffin and Gengar and the Penguin, Piplup. Those are the ones I like. Is someone throwing up? Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, Sam's there. What are y'all doing? Did you throw up because you ate too much? No, are you fine? Is everybody fine? Are we all fine? What is happening? Come here. Come here. Why are y'all making noise? Claudius. Hey, there you go. Claudius. Claudius. He's getting so big. He is huge. And I woke up yesterday morning. He was running around like an insane person, just jumping around my room. Like, and every time I would move, I guess, while I was sleeping, he would attack me. Like, just jump at me, jump at where I was moving or whatever. And I woke up. That's a hot take, Madison. I agree. I don't know why people don't like Trubbish. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind with them. And anyway, I woke up and the cat sailed across the room because I swatted him. Because I woke up because this cat is like 10 pounds now, or 8 pounds. He's almost 10 pounds, but he is like pure, like, density. This cat is the densest cat I have ever felt. He's still trying to turn over the water. He's eating his own food, and he's still trying to turn over the water. You are going to make a mess, and when you do, you will regret that you did it. I need you to make a good decision, Claudius. Don't do it. Claudius. Claudius, I am talking to you. Claudius. No! Why are you this way? You cannot have the dog's food. You spaz. Oh my gosh. Anyway. This cat. I woke up because the cat, like 10 pounds of of pure density, like, apparently I moved and he leapt. It was like being kicked in the nerds. Like, he threw his body at my crotch. And I woke up like, that is not how you want to wake up, being struck in the nerds. And so, swoosh, I swept him and he fell off the bed and I went back to sleep. It's like, what are you doing? I do have a spray bottle for when they get on the counter. Where's my spray bottle? I don't know where it is. We haven't used it in forever because they stopped getting on the counter. But now Claudius is big enough to actually jump on the counter now, where before he wasn't. He is uncoordinated. He doesn't know how to make any jump. And the jumps he does make, he's the noisiest jumper. Like, Spurgeon lands like a freaking, I don't know, like a feather falling on a rooftop. But Claudius, it's like knocked. It's boom, 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 boom. So loud. Claudius is probably gonna be that big in a couple years, but he's only 7 months. It just is like, I love my cats. The problem is Claudius is spoiled. That's Claudius' problem. He's spoiled. He's too adorable. So we let him do things that we shouldn't let him do. Like, do what he's doing. I'm waiting for it because the thing is, it's not like he's ended his quest to get the dog's food. He's just biding time. So I stopped paying attention. So I'm gonna keep looking behind me to see how long it takes for him to walk back there and try to dump over that friggin' water again to get the dog's food. He's so mad we won't let him eat the wet food that we feed to Ava and Spurgeon. That's why we put them in other rooms. He's so mad. He wants to eat the wet food so bad. We're like, sorry, buddy. The people, the breeders we got you from, were following their strict instructions. So sorry. You can't have the wet food, bud. He's very mad. Like when we go to let them out, he's like dashes, hoping there's some leftovers. Samson does the same thing though. Samson wants the cat food. He doesn't want his own food. So these animals, they drive me crazy. Like I'm just trying to focus and whatever. Anyway. Well, thank you guys for joining me here. I know we weren't very productive. It's just me talking and then hollering at the cat. Hopefully next time I'll be more productive. I'm just going to have one of these things one day where I just come up on here and I just talk rather than sprint. I'm just going to like do an AMA or whatever, where y'all can ask me, just ask me crap. No, the breeder just doesn't feed. They just don't feed their kittens wet food for the first year. They just don't. Like they have them on a specific diet for a year, which is what we're doing. There's no reason he can't. Spurgeon was on wet food for his all his life. He was on wet food. So it's just I just do what the breeder tells me to. I'm over how hot it is though. We're going to lake tomorrow, and I even pushed it back to the afternoon. It's still going to be bloody hot. Like I'm just so sick of how hot it is. It's like it's too hot. It's too hot. It is too hot, guys. At any rate. I need to Claudius's quest to get the freaking dog food that's under the dog's water bowl, or I guess everybody's water bowl. I gotta go do it. Okay, Claudius he's not made his return yet. Where you at, Claudius? Claudius? Where you at, buddy? Where you at, buddy? I don't know where he is. He must have gone in the cat room to eat food. Eat his own food as opposed to Samson's food. Oof. Hi, Charmaine. Riley's about to leave. Oh my gosh, it's miserable, Riley. Like I hate it. I don't even want to go outside. It's so freaking hot. I drove like it was like Death Gate Cycle. Like if you're asking me which one you should read, Death Gate Cycle. I drove like 5 minutes away to the shopping center, and because I hadn't driven in a couple days, because what am I going to do? Don't go anywhere. By the time my air conditioner, my wife's car, but by the time it kicked on and was blowing cold air, like I was there. I was at my destination, and then that is awful. Illinois should be cooler. It should not be the same temperature as Florida. Last time I read it, I remember it slapping. I want to read it so bad again. I want to read it again so bad, and I just never find the time to freaking do it. Oh my gosh. And then, what was I saying? Oh, I got out of the car and my shirt was sticking to me because my entire torso was just, apparently I just sweat, waterlogged. And it was so uncomfortable having Asperger's. It was so uncomfortable. It's gross. So gross. Why on earth is it so hot up north? Like you guys got it going and coming. Like it's freezing in the winter and it's that hot in the summer. Like, what's the point? You know, I live down here because I don't like how hot it is or how cold it is in the summer up north. So I have to deal with, I agree. I think Haplo is a great hero or protagonist. So I deal with the heat, so I don't have to be cold in the winter. I don't know what the benefit is of living up north, other than, you're not in the south. The cold lake? Are you talking about tomorrow? You're confusing it with a spring. With as hot as it's been, that lake is going to be bath water. It is going to be gloriously warm. Toward the middle of the lake, where it's deeper, it'll be cooler. But like in the shallow end, it's gonna be warm. Where it's fed by the spring is also cold. But that lake is not gonna be cold. It is not gonna be cold. So I hope no one is expecting spring water. I love the warm water. Like, I am fine. Like, warm water is still better than the heat, but it is not. Like, what the crap? That sucks. Yeah, you can manifest all you want, but not in the middle of the lake. It's cool. Like being on the tube and just like floating around. Like, it's cool. But seriously, I know. Seriously, it's ridiculous. It's too hot. Like, I go in the garage, which is where I read. I have problems reading in the house. Like, I don't like reading in my house, so I go into the garage and read. But even with 3 fans on, blowing on me, it's so hot. I hate cold water. Like, I don't like cold water at all. Like, pools are always so cold. Like, my in-laws have a pool, and Christina's always like, I'm going over there swimming. You want to come? I'm like, no, because it's cold. Even when it's hot, I don't want to get in the cold water. I don't, because I don't know how to, I don't know how to learn from my mistakes. I am like my cats. So I'm going to slowly go down the stairs, until you get your midsection. It's too cold. And then I eventually, after I can't go any farther, I eventually just get out and jump in. But I hate that moment where you just jump in. It's awful. It's awful. So I like the lukewarm. I love the lukewarm lake. I still find it refreshing. And plus, when you're on the boat and you got the breeze hitting, like after you're wet from the lake, the breeze hitting you is really nice. Yeah, for real. So I have to figure out who I'm gonna, like, the boat is small, so I can't actually take 8 people in the boat, like 4 really. No, no, you can't drive the boat. It's dangerous. Why would? First of all, do you have your boater's license? I mean, I don't like being kicked in the nerds. So yeah, I can only take like 4 people on the boat at one time. I can take more, but this boat, like, do you have a boater's license? So here's the problem. Madison and Marie. My dad is going to come up tomorrow and put the boat in the water, and he's going to start it, make sure it works, got gas, whatever. Here's what happens. He's going to leave. He's going to say the boat works fine. Here's what you got to do. No, I've driven that boat so many times. He's gonna be like, this is what you gotta do. You hit the pump thing and just, you gotta turn it in and whatever. Give instructions, start the boat. It is not going to work. It's not. It is so enraging that every time I try to use this boat, it doesn't work. It will work for a minute and we'll start it. And then by the time everybody's piled in and we got the freaking tube and everything's up, it will stop working. Like, it will stop working, and I will not be able to. Who are you going to roast? Me? Why? It's gonna be the sand serpent. The boat's not going to work, so it's not going to matter. No one's going to drive the boat because it doesn't work. And then my brother will go the next day, and it will work fine. And my Uncle Jim, who is the one who broke it, it just doesn't work for me. And it's so infuriating. So I'm going to be mad if it doesn't work, because it always does that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you don't tube, like, come on the boat. There are fewer places that bring idyllic peace to me than on the boat on that lake. And just driving in circles, because I don't know, it's just really, really peaceful. Uncle Jim. It makes me so mad. Like, it makes me so mad. And it's done this for years. So, yes. So tomorrow, guys, I'm not gonna let them drive the boat. Like, no, like I am in charge of their safety. And, at no point on the permission slip does it say that they can drive the boat. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I have a Bluetooth speaker I could bring, actually. Yeah, I have a Bluetooth speaker I could bring. Someone needs to remind me to bring my Bluetooth speaker, or unless someone else has one. But I have like one in the suction cup onto the boat. Sure, you can drive the boat, Jimmy, because you're an adult. Though Anna Marie and Madison, I guess you guys are 18. I guess y'all could drive the boat, but not while anybody was on it. You cannot drive other children on the boat. But like, I would let you drive. Y'all can drive the boat if it's just like y'all and me. That would be fine. But you cannot drive other children because you did not sign. They did not sign a permission slip that says that they can be driven on a boat by you guys. They signed one driven by me. So, one of you may need to, or else I can't tube. Maybe I don't tube. Anyway, so that'll be fun. What are we even talking about? What do these things devolve into, guys? Why do y'all show up for these? Why do consistently 30 plus people show up to listen to this? So the signal's not good enough up there to live stream. I don't even have internet access. Like, there's no Wi-Fi at the lake, and I don't know the neighbor's Wi-Fi passwords. Thanks, Jimmy. Why are you up? I will post pictures though, and like on my stream, like on my Instagram, like stories and stuff, and post that stuff because I have unlimited data, so I'm like, whatever. But I don't think the signal's gonna be good enough to stream anything. What? Oh yeah. What's up, Samoki dude? So yeah. So tomorrow might be fun. I will let all of you know, all of you who are here, check out my Instagram stories tomorrow to see if I have missed you also. So I'm glad that I'm able to do these in between struggling with actually posting anything. Oh my gosh, Patrick, that would enrage me. You will definitely know if you check my stories tomorrow whether or not the boat worked or not. I will definitely post on my Instagram on whether or not the boat worked. If not, then you can wait for the next one of these where I talk about if the boat freaking worked. Because please let the boat work just once. Like, just once. Can I have fun in the water instead of having to sit there dealing with a boat for 45 minutes, burning while nothing starts, and everyone goes off and does something fun, except for like the 3 people who stay with me and try to help. This happens at every gathering. Like, there's 3 people who will stay with me and try to help. Everyone else will go start doing their own thing because it's obvious the boat's not going to work. And please let the freaking boat work so it can be fun. Ugh. Yeah, see, Christina knows. It doesn't ever work. Honey, it never works. Why doesn't it work? Christina knows. She's one of the... No, you don't stay with me. You go in. I don't want you to burn. That's fine. Yeah, we do. Well, I used to have. So one of our friends broke one of the only oars we had. So, and I have more than one time had that boat stop working in the middle of the lake and have to be towed in by some other boater. Or when there wasn't anybody, because in the off season, I had to jump in the water and tow the boat in myself. Exhausting. And takes like 45 minutes. This isn't a big lake. This is not a big lake. You can see the other side. Like, you can see the other side. It is not a big lake. Yes, Dennis broken. I know. I'll just be so mad. People just need to bring do you have a tube, Anna Marie? My brother says that his purple tube is there, but the last time I was there, it did not. I think it's broken. He says it isn't. If you have a tube, you should bring it if you can, if you have any way to do that. So, maybe there's an air pump, just in case. Oh, well, Christina's in Oklahoma, so she has to. She's visiting her friend, so she's not actually home. Oh, worst case scenario, there's a gas station right up the street that has an air pump that we can fill with air if we need to. So that's worst case scenario. And then we can, I don't know how we get it back. Oh, once Thomas is there, he has a truck, so we can send him to do it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Necessity is the mother of invention. And so it'll be fun, hopefully. It is midnight. Ugh, I don't want to get up at 10. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, the problem is the purple one is only a one-person tube. The orange one that was broken was two people. The purple one's a one person. We have tons of floats. I mean, get one by all means. We have tons of floats and things to float around in, like noodles and crap like that. But if anybody has one, they should bring one. And it's really the tube that I'm worried about to be pulled behind the boat, which is irrelevant because, as I said, the boat is not going to work. So the problem, we're probably not going to pull 3, even if it works. We might pull 2. And this is because the boat is it has a dead spot. It has a dead zone where it's just a crap boat with a crap motor. And like the other part of the family has ruined it. And my brother and I and my dad lament this all the time, that they've ruined the boat. It doesn't work right. And so it has a rough time pulling. Like 3 people, like I don't think the boat's going to want to pull that big of a load. But 2 people, it might be okay. Jimmy, go to bed. So I might pull 2, but 3 of y'all, I don't think the boat's going to like it. I think it's just going to drag. I shower that thing with positive reinforcement for minutes before even trying to start it. Like I soothe it and then it betrays me. We have so many people interested in this boat saga. I hate it. It never works. And I'm afraid like everyone's going to have such a miserable time because it's been raining a lot, as everyone knows. And so the lake is the level of the lake is much higher than it normally is. And so because of that, when the lake is normal, the shallow end is sand. It's very nice. And I love like wallowing around the shallow end. But because it's higher, where you would normally walk to get down to the lake is now underwater. So it's all grass and stuff. So it's not fun to walk in the shallow end. It's just grass, and no one likes walking through underwater grass. So I hate it. And the problem is my dad and my brother want to go up there with like a roto-rooter and just like tear up all that grass. But you can't because the White Western Boaters Association won't let them. They won't let them. They would rather it be horrible for everybody rather than my dad and my brother literally to go up there and just tear up all the grass so that it is not horrible for everybody. So, having a float helps, but it's just not fun trudging through the underwater grass. Ugh. Now, there's nothing in this lake. I have been going there 30 plus years and I've seen a turtle once. Well, a couple times. Turtle, but that's it. So it's not like there's anything in it other than little fishies that like, gnaw on your toes, nibble on your toes, weird feet fish. Yeah, seriously, right? And so yeah. So one of the first things, the very second date I went on with my wife. No, it wasn't even a date, was it? No, it wasn't. Wait. I had coffee. yeah, I had coffee with my wife. And then, anyway, the very second time I hung out with my wife, third time I hung out with my wife, she came to the lake. And I'm a good host. I am like a professional host. I like people, everybody having a good time and, having fun and all that stuff. Like, I just make sure that everyone is taken care of and all that stuff. It's just because I don't like going anywhere. So I usually have people over to my house. So it's always been that way. And so it makes me really sad. Yeah, I've lived here my whole life for the most part. Yeah. And so I hate when the boat doesn't work or like, freaking seagrass, because then like I don't like people not having. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it all blurs together. The boat key fell at the bottom of the lake, and my wife, who was not my wife yet, she found it. Like, we lost the boat key, the only boat key, because someone threw it, and it's on a bobber. It's on a floating bobber, but someone threw it, and it struck the boat, and it broke the key off the bobber, and so the key sank, and we couldn't find it for like an hour. I think Christina found it. So yeah, so I don't like people don't have fun, and so I don't want people to be miserable. I appreciate that. I don't want people to be like, ugh, seagrass. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Like, I can't control it. And if the boat works, it's fine. But if the boat doesn't work, it's just like, Walker, why is the club meeting out here to, wait around in seagrass while you work on that broken boat? I just want people to have a good time. So anyway. Well, I'm glad I've hooked you guys on the boat, the saga of the boat. So I'm going to rename this stream immediately. The boat saga. And, you guys can see how it turns out. Look, if y'all can fix that broken boat, my dad will probably pay you. So anyway, and the thing is, there used to be a dock out there, a floating dock, where there was a slide, and that's where you swim to the dock and hang out there, and we'd throw my buddy Finn off. He's 100 pounds, and you slide on a slide. It was super fun. And the thing in one of the storms got blown over and like turned upside down, and I don't think they replaced it. And it makes me mad because people freaking live there. Like, people live on this lake. Why has no one replaced the dang dock? So Finn's like, you need to find out how much it would cost to replace that dock, and then we'll all pitch in. I'm like, I would gladly pitch in for the dock fund. It's not like it's just a big piece of wood on floating barrels with a slide attached to it. Oh yeah, the cat saga. He has not yet come back to try to get that food. So no, he didn't flip the water bowl. So I think he's given up. I think he's actually had his fill of his own food finally. Freaking cat. Yeah, it doesn't. I have no problem. My problem is I don't want the students to be miserable. I don't have a problem. I'll just sit there till someone wants to tow me back. So y'all stay tuned for more information about the boat saga as of tomorrow. We're talking about, I have a boat that's not going to work tomorrow. So anyway, I tried to go like 30 minutes ago. Y'all are the best. Coming and listen to this nonsense that I produce on this channel. I freaking do. I do watch One Piece. I'm currently on the Reverie arc on that show. So yeah, that's gonna work tomorrow. Thank you. You and Madison keep manifesting that for me, and hopefully it'll be good times. So thanks, guys, for being here listening to me talk about this nonsense. I appreciate it. It helped quell my anxiety, get my mind off it. So I guess I'm gonna go and take care of these animals. Well, make sure the animals are not. Thank you, Riley. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my pizza that's now cold and maybe read something before I go to bed. So yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great night. Yes, I love Maryland. Stupid boat. Why do these boats not work, Devil? Anyway, bye guys. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.